racing fans, welcome to race day preview. Welcome to Sunday racing. Very competitive program. Please note, post time is 12 p.m. It's a 9-race program. Let's jump into it. 13 declared for the first, so restricted allowance. Non-ways of 2 imported, 3 years and up, maiden, 800 meters or 4 furlong straight. I'm gonna go with 5 of them, and that is 3 T Swizzle, 5 Easy Money, 9 Brampton Boy, 10 Bubbling Warrior, and on the outside horse number 13 Laredo. T Swizzle, second by 2 1/4 and last, beaten by Don Quezi. It was a very good run. On the 20th of the 9th, through 2 furlong in 26 flat. This horse has a lot of speed. Drawn on the inside, should be able to go right across, find herself in a challenging position. Shane Ellis now calls on, replaces Ian Spence. This is the horse I think they will all have to answer to. Final shake-up. 5 Easy Money. Ran a poor race and last. 8 by 22 length, beat by Sashon. I think Easy Money will enjoy galloping over the course for furlong. And of such, you have to give Easy Money another shot of winning this race. Got a lot of ease in the weight. It's now down to 52 kilo. Compliments of Tyrese Anderson. Last couple of times, Easy Money carries 55 kilo, 56 kilo. So this should argue well for Easy Money. 9 Brampton Boy. Ran a poor race on last. However, he's back now, going over the straight. Ran a good race, going 5 straight on the 29th of June. Second by head and beaten by Miss Barbella. So you know Brampton Boy will enjoy this sort of trip. The Cardenas now replaces Radish Roman. Look for Brampton Boy to put up a good fight. 10 Bubbling Warrior. This horse is very speedy. He's improving. Came to this group numbers of 2 for the very first time and ran very encouraging race. Was second by a length when beaten by Perfect Affair. He's now back over the straight. Richie Shakes maintains the ride for the 5th consecutive occasion. Look out, Bubbling Warrior will be right there when this is being decided. 13 Laredo finally released the maiden tag on last. Beat Platinum Princess and Prima Suprema. This horse won by 4 lengths. Drawn post position 13. They are now called back for Philip Parchment, who is a very strong rider. Laredo, watch out, could upset once again. I'm gonna go with horse number 3, T Swizzle, to get the better of horse number 10, Bubbling Warrior. Then for 3rd, Easy Money. For 4th, Brampton Boy. Watch out, horse number 13, Laredo. Moving on, race 2. So restricted allowance. 9 declared, 7 furlong. I'm going to boil this race down to 3 horse. And that is 2 Noble Sovereign, 5 Icarus Slim, 8 Cleopatra Queen. Noble Sovereign, very consistent horse, has been in the money 9 out of the last 10 times. So this horse is very fit, very consistent. Last time out, 3rd by 7.5 when beat by out of class Monster Vigorous. This is a much easier assignment for Noble Sovereign, and of such, this one is coming to run. You have to give Noble Sovereign a shot of winning this race. 5 Icarus Slim ran a brave race on last when finished second by 4.5 and beaten by Monster Vigorous. The Cardenas now replaces Aaron Chatry. Picked up some weight. However, Icarus Slim is very fit, has some amount of ability, and you have to give this horse a chance of winning this race. 8, Cleopatra Queen. Very interesting horse here. Basically, this horse has been pitted amongst lesser company, has raced amongst far better horses than these, has speed, has pace. This is a much easier assignment for Cleopatra Queen. I expect Cleopatra Queen to go right to that lead and should hold off all challenges. This is my firm choice here. Horse number 8, Cleopatra Queen, to get the better of horse number 2, Noble Sovereign. Then for third, horse number 5, Icarus Slim. Look for a good run from horse number 3, Share the Joy. Race 3, 3 years and up, Flaming Company, 1 million down to 800,000. A field of 9, very competitive race, and of such, I'll have to boil this race down to at least 6 of them. 2, Lucy in the Sky. 4, Tiger Amidat. 5, Rejected Raja. 6, Blood Moon. 7, Easy Peasy. 8, I Realize. Like I said, this race is very competitive. A lot of horses that is down the claiming ladder, so watch out for these horses. Lucy in the Sky. This horse is very fit, very consistent of late. Since coming to 700,000 claiming, this horse has won twice and has run third twice. Very fit. Beat Nakamura and Turn on the Lights on last when going 6 furlong. The final time was 1:16.1. He's now back. Emilio McLean replaces Paul Country Francis. Watch out. Lucy in the Sky is very fit, has a lot of speed, has pace, will be in front for a dangerous Lucy in the Sky. 4, Tiger Amida. This horse, since going up to over that allowance, has not raised a gallop. Race amongst Divine Force and Gravano. However, this horse is back down, claiming ladder on the 14th of the 9th, 6 furlong in 1:19.4. Once Tiger Amidat is fit and sound, expect a good run from Tiger Amidat with Radish Roman in the irons. 5, Rejected Raja. Somewhat of a disappointment. However, this horse is fit, stretches out now. Last time out, this horse finished 4th by 4 lengths. We'll see making mild progress. Tyrese Anderson replaces Devonay Thomas. Look for a good run from Rejected Raja. 6, Blood Moon. This is another one that is down the claiming ladder for the very first time. Ran well behind Firecracker on the 26th of July, with finishing 5th by 5 length, going 5.5. This horse can upset this race. Watch out, Blood Moon with Dane Dawkins, the live outsider. 7, Easy Peasy, was all the rage at last. 3rd by 7.5 and beaten by Out of Class Ability. He's now back, picked up a lot of weight. He's now 56.5 kilo. However, Easy Peasy is so fit right now. He's down in class. Should be able to take care of these. 8, I Realize. I would say ran a very disappointing race on last when finished 5th by 13.5 length when beaten by Mr. Senator. However, I Realize can do far, far better. And of such, I expect I Realize to run a much improved race. This is a very tough race. It can go either way. However, I'm going to go with horse number 2, Lucy in the Sky, to get the better of horse number 7, Easy Peasy, And for third, Tiger Medat. For fourth, Rejected Raja. For fifth, Blood Moon. I realize, watch out, any one of these horse can win this race. Very, very competitive. Look for a good run from Natural Dancer. Also, moving on, race 4. It's a maiden condition race. We have a field of 12, 7.5 furlong. I think I'm going to boil this race down to 4 of them. 1, Papi Uso. 9, Sensational. 11, Good Conscience. 12, Slam Sharp. Papi Uso, second by 9 lengths on last when beaten by Don Quezzy. Now you see Don Quezzy step up in class and beat likes of T Swizzle. Before that, still in the stride, finished second by 6 lengths when beaten by Minneola. Joe Haynes now replaces Dick Cardenas. For nice pull in the weight, takes the weight down to 53 kilo. Papi Uso will be closing up. We'll enjoy 7.5. This is the horse I think they will all have to answer to in the final shake-up. Joy Haynes should win her second race from as many start. 9, Sensational. Is another horse that is somewhat of a disappointment. Continues to run well, however, not getting her head in front. Much easier assignment now for Sensational. They have no call for Demar Williams. Takes some of the weight down, 54.5 kilo. The last couple of times this horse carries 56 kilo, 57 kilo, 57 kilo. So got a nice pull in the weight there. This horse is fit. It's coming to run. That's a nice little work on the 20th of the 9th. 5.5 in 110 alongside Wayne's Princess. Watch out, he's sensational. Very dangerous. 11, Good Conscience. Didn't do badly on last. Fourth by a length and a half when beaten by Royal Maverick. Going 6 furlong. This horse coming in for the first 4 and then weaken. There's no stretches out now to 7.5. I'm not sure if Good Conscience will enjoy 7.5 furlong. However, this horse has a lot of ability, and as such, I'm willing to give this horse a chance. The visor is now off. I'm not sure why. This horse ran very well when fitted with the visor. So the connections knows best. I guess probably they want this horse to relax a bit. So that might be a good idea to remove the visor so that Good Conscience could relax and probably come from off the pace. Watch out. Very good chance here. 12, Slam Sharp. This horse jockey fell on the last occasion, and as such, we didn't get to see what Slam Sharp would have done in that race. It was in that same race with Don Quezzy and Papi Uso. Shane Hill is now upped off Good Conscience and is now on Slam Sharp. Look for a good run from Slam Sharp. I'm going to go with horse number 1, Papi Uso, the Joy Haynes, to get the better of horse number 9, he's sensational. Then for third, Slam Sharp. For fourth, Good Conscience. Moving on, race 5, so restrict allowance. 13 declared, 5 furlong straight. Very competitive race. However, I'm going to boil it down to 4 of them. And that is 3, Smart Asset. 4, Princess Aquila. 7, The Hot Dancer. 9, Aria's Reign. Smart Asset. 5th by 11 length and last, beaten by Ridgeliner and Emperor of the Cat. That was $1 million claiming company. Smart Asset can do Oceans better. This horse usually runs well when going over the straight course. Has 2:59.3 for 5 furlong some time ago. Has worked quite decent on the 13th of the 9th, 4:48 flat by 103. They have no call for Dick Cardenas. This jockey loves to ride going over the straight, and of such, I think Smart Asset is the horse to beat here. Please note, stable change. Oral Hayden is now the new conditioner. 4, Princess Aquila, since claimed by Jason Acosta, has run a pretty decent race, third by 13 length, and last, beaten by Propellant. It's now back going over the straight. Princess Aquila will enjoy galloping over the straight. The dog is now calls on. Watch out, Princess Aquila. This one could be the flying ointment. 7, That Dancer. This horse is improving rapidly. Has won over the straight already, won by 10 lengths, beating Zyphonic Steel and Correlation. Nothing much to write home there, but this horse continues to improve, and as such, you have to give That Dancer a shot of winning this race. Second by 3.5, one last, and beaten by Lion Charmer and second and last, and beaten by Lion Charmer. So you know Hot Dancer is coming to run. Everett Clunis replaces Richie Shakes. And on the 23rd of the 9th, 3 Furlong in 36.2. A fit looking Hot Dancer is one to look out for. 9, Aria's Rain. Horse is very speedy. This horse hardly ever led by anything in a race. Always goes to that lead. Going down the 5 straight now. This is what Aria's Rain would prefers. The last occasion, third by a length, going 6, and beaten by Here Comes Dog and Kismet. Milo McLean maintains the right for the third consecutive occasion. Watch out, Aria's Rain will be chanting the course, and this is the horse they will have to catch. However, I'm going to go with horse number 3. Smart Asset was work pretty well for this kind of company to get the better of horse number 7, Hot Dancer, and for third, Princess Aquila, for fourth, Aria's Rain. Very competitive race. Look for good run from horse number 1, Golden Syrup, and also number 12, I Am Interested with the champion. Moving on to race 6. It's a 3 years and up, optional claiming 350 down 250. We have a field of 16. It's a maximum field, and they are going 4 furlong straight or 800 meters. This is another race where there's a lot of suspect here, so you have to tread carefully. I'm gonna go with 5 of them. 2, Unruly Dude. 5, Sabina. 7, Phenomenal One. 8, Small Boss, and on the outside, horse number 16, Phenometer. 2, Unruly Dude. This horse is down in class. Last time this horse raced at the 500,000 claiming company, 5th by 6.5, and beaten by Rosa the Warrior and Rusty. And Milo McLean now replaces Philip Parchment. Once his horse is fit and sound, this is the horse they will all have to beat. Unruly Dude, very dangerous, coming down the straight. 5, Sabina. Now, this horse won his last race at the 250,000 claiming company, won by 4 1/4, beating Stanislaus and From Sheer to Bend. Stepped up to 700,000, finished 6 by 9 length, and beaten by Eagle One. Then stepped up to 700 again for the last couple of races. Didn't have any shot there, didn't have a chance there. Race amongst Sugar Daddy, Emperor of the Cat, God of Love, those horses. Sabina is sneakily sent back down to 250. Has a bit of broke slow and slow into stride, such like. However, once Sabina comes out of the gate, watch out, Sabina could create an upset. Not doing bad at exercise on the 18th of the 9th, 3 furlong in 38.3. Look out for Sabina. 7, Phenomenal One, is another horse that suspect. However, won at the 350 level on the 14th of June. Made Hall, won by 3 1/4 length, beating the Gifted One and Phenometer. Stepped up to 500, 7 by 15 1/4, behind Basilicus. Is now back to where he's much comfortable. Phenomenal One has a lot of speed, have pace, dangerous horse here. Don't leave Phenomenal One. 8, Small Boss, is another horse that lame at the 500,000 claiming company. Dropped down to 350 on the last occasion and ended up 6 by 3 length when beaten by Millennium Star and Little Grover Thing. Tyrese Anderson rode Small Boss on that day. Now they have no call for Radish Roman. Watch out, Small Boss will be right there. This could be a spoiler in this race. 16, Phenometer is another horse that is very fit. The same type of horse, just like Phenomenal One, has a lot of speed, have pace. One sound, you could say that Phenomenal One is the horse to beat, but has some issues, and of such, you have to give this horse a shot of winning this race. However, I'm going to take my chance and go with horse number 2, Unruly Dude, to get the better of horse number 8, Small Boss. It's going to be very tight. Then for third, horse number 5, Sabina, will be flying. For fourth, Phenomenal One. And for fifth, number 16, Phenometer. Very tough race, ladies and gentlemen. So you have to tread carefully. Any one of these 5 horses can win this race. Look for a good run from horse number 11, the Gifted One. Horse number 13, Millennium Star. Moving on, race 7, service field allowance. There are a field of 11, 6 furlong. I'm going to boil this race down to 4 of them. 4, Storm Boy. 6, Stain. 10, Planner. 11, Newlands Link. It's a very weak field, so I have to go with more than one choices. Storm Boy is a very fit horse. Was caught by Money Musk on last. Is now back. Come on up here. Picks up the ride for the 3rd consecutive occasion. Will be in front. Watch out. Storm Boy is coming to run. Trip now reduced from 6.5 to 6 furlong. So I expect another brave race from Storm Boy. 6, Stain. 3rd by 3 length and last when beaten by Coalition and Briscoe. Dane Dawkins rode Stain that day, was seen making late gain. The trip has now increased from 4 furlong to 6 furlong, which I think Stain will enjoy this type of trip. There will be some speed in front. Stain will be closing in deep stretch, and I think this is the horse they will all have to answer to in the final shake-up. 10, Planner, ran a much improved race on last after broke slow. Was in that same race and beaten by Money Musk and Storm Boy. Came back on Sunday the 21st of the 9th, galloped 3 furlong in 38.1, which tells me that Planner is very fit. Has some amount of ability. Dane McKenzie maintains the ride. Watch out for Planner. Will be coming on in deep stretch. 11, Newlands Link. This horse won by 2.5 lengths after slowing the stride. Newlands Link didn't race for about 2 years and came back and won very well. Did beat much, could say basically the same set of horses, but the fact that the horse didn't race for over 2 years, came back and won, then Newlands Link should be very dangerous. However, Newlands Link will have the likes of Storm Boy on the headline, and of such, I think that should pave way for horse number 16. And of such, I'm going to make horse number 16 a top choice to get the better of horse number 10, Planner, who's another run-on horse. For third, number 11, Newlands Link. For fourth, Storm Boy. Moving on, race 8. It's a 3 years on up, claiming 500 down to 400. We have a field of 13. It's another tough race once again. However, I'm going to boil it down to 4 of them. 6 Furlong the trip. 3 Rosa the Warrior. 8 T Brady. 12 Lord of Ajalon. 13 Anonymous. Now, Rosa the Warrior. This horse has a lot of speed, has a lot of pace. Second by 2 lengths and last, when beaten by Basilicus. That was going over the 5 straight. Stretches out now to 6 Furlong. We'll enjoy this kind of trip. Rosa the Warrior. This is a horse that you have to give a shot of winning this race. 8 T Brady, 1 and last by 5.5 lengths. Beating likes of Buzz Assault and Secret Mission. There's nothing much to write home, but T Brady is very fit, has some back class, has ability. Ramora Spence now replaces Radish Roman. If there's a spoiler in this race, look no further than T Brady. 12 Lord of Ajalon, 5th by 13 length and last, beaten by Wills and I Diplomacy. Prominent for the first 6, while Francis rode Lord of Ajalon on that day. Lemar Williams replaces Country Francis. Got a pull in the weight, down to 52.5 kilo. Lord of Ajalon will be in front. Could fight off the likes of Rosa the Warrior and company. 13 Anonymous. This horse is getting fitter and fitter with each run. Should have won a long time ago. However, Anonymous is so fit right now. Second by 11 length and last when beaten by Tigre Express. Before that, 4th by 8 length when beaten by Nakamura, Justin Biden. He's now back. Country Francis picks up the ride. Watch out, Anonymous will be right there. I'm going to take a shot at horse number 12, Lord of Ajalon, to get the better of horse number 13, Anonymous. Then for 3rd, T Brady. And for 4th, Rosa the Warrior. Look for a good run from horse number 11, Little Groovy Thing with the champion on board. Also, horse number 1 as a look in. Moving on. Race 9. It's overnight allowance, 3 hours and up. We have a field of 12. It's a very competitive race. 7.5 furlong. I'm going to boil this race down to 5 of them. 1 Interesting Times Ahead. 2 Unspun. 4 I Dream Again. 10 Allegiance. 11 Neo Star. Interesting times ahead. This horse, I could say, is down in class. Race at the grade 1 level several occasions. So this is a class relief for interesting times ahead. Not doing bad at exercise. 13th of the 9th, 4 and 48.3. And on the 21st of the 9th, 5.5 in 107 flat alongside Fun Can Done. Interesting times ahead. We'll enjoy. 7.5. Watch out. Very dangerous horse. 2 Unspun. It's beaten by Mojito and last. Second by 8 length. Chase all the way. On the 24th of the 9th, strode 6 in 125. Ryan Lewis picks up the ride. Unspun. It's very fit. Has class. Has ability. Watch out. Unspun. We'll be right there. 4 I Dream Again. This horse fresh from his classic campaign. Won by a length and last, beating Burning Edge and company. That was 12 furlong. Trip now reduced to 7.5. I Dream Again has a lot of speed, a lot of pace. Watch out. I Dream Again could go in front and could prove elusive. 10 Allegiance. This horse has a habit of walking out the box. The last time out, this horse finished 3rd by 7 length after slowing to stride and beaten by stable companion Supremacy, Main Mistress. Before that, slowing to stride again, finished 4th by 3 length and beaten by Teflon Dan. Once Allegiance breaks with these. The handicap is in this horse favor. Has been at overnight allowance grade for a good while now. I think this could be the spoiler of the party. 11, near star. Could say down in class also. Ran a poor race on last. When beaten by Mojito. They have no call for Radish. Roman picks up some weight though, 57 kilo. However, near star has ability and should be there in the final shake-up. Jason Acosta has 4 runner. Baba Nunes has 2 as 1 horse in this race. I'm going to take my chance and go with the handicap horse, Allegiance, to create a mild upset. I'm going to go with horse number 10, Allegiance, to get the better of horse number 2, Unspun. It's going to be very close. For third, interesting times ahead. For fourth, I Dream Again. For fifth, Near Star. Please note, this race can go either way, but I'm going to stick with the handicap horse Allegiance at a nice price with Dick Cardenas. That's it for me, racing fans. Continues to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Best of luck. See you at the races.